how's your car doing? I hope to see you back on the road soon and doing deliveries. Seemed like you liked them, but I'm not 100%. It's just a bit confusing based on the info out there. Somewhere said the car only needed $250 to get fixed and that you're trading it in so you can explain what's going on. Also, how do we buy your artwork? I like the wooden chests. Okay, here's the story with the car. I didn't know what all's wrong with it because it is a slew of things. So far, I have only paid $250, and that's to get the O2 sensor fixed. The rest of it is going to have to come in a span of time, because it's like one thing after the other. The O2 sensor got fixed, and he was like, okay, well, that didn't fix it. So next we're going to have to do spark plugs and, shoot, what else was it? Spark plugs. I need shocks. One of my wheels is bent a little, so I have to get that fixed. It needs tire rotation, balance, a tune-up. This is just stuff that's not been done to it ever. So, other than that, I have had zero money. So I've had to live off of the GoFundMe money too. You know, bills. I have $700 in bills a month. That's car insurance, car payment, phone bill. I have storage. Few other things like I owe for Netflix to Amberlynn. So honestly, I've had to live off of most of that GoFundMe money. Whenever I start actually making real money from YouTube and able to DoorDash some more, I'm also possibly going to be getting a part-time job, and I'm selling stuff, so I will be making money. I didn't scam. Shannon G said, are you dating or just working on yourself right now? I'm working on myself right now. I don't know when or if I'll be dating. I don't know. Dating's just a really hard thing to wrap my head around right now. Because, you know, I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where I felt equally loved, you know? That's all I'm going to say about that.
Hey everybody, you know, I was subscribed to Becky Williams, but I had to unsubscribe. Because when you're asking people to give you money, to donate money to a GoFundMe for a specific reason, that's what you need to do. Then I seen her attitude, her nasty attitude, when she was saying what she really was spending the money on. You can hear her sense of entitlement, which rubbed off on her from Amberlynn Reed, okay? People are out here struggling and giving them her money, and she has this attitude. No one's out here to pay your bills, Becky. That's why you need to grow up and get a real job. There's no excuses in the world for not, you know, she basically, to me, set herself up for failure. When she knew she was going to break up with Amberlynn Reed, I would have hustled. I would have hustled to have money put to the side. If you, you know, this situation where they both, you know, claim like there was where she said she wasn't loved the way she was like she loved Amberlynn Reed. If you knew in the relationship, you guys, I would have been hustling. Honestly, people, I've been hustling money, putting it to the side, so I wouldn't be in this situation where I don't have money to pay my bills. I didn't have any money to fix my car. So, but anyway, another thing I want to say too about this is, why wasn't that car ever taken care of? That's why Amberlynn Reed said that when she said, Becky can keep that car. No wonder why it's trashed. They drove it to death, never put no work into it, never changed David the work it needed to. I knew there was going to be, that car would need shocks, because when you drive a 600-pound woman around in that car, eventually it's going to need shocks. I've had my car for 8 years now. I love my car. I have 280-pound boys that sit in the back. One sits in the back seat. Both may even sit in the back seat. I don't need new shocks. I've had my car for 8 years and I've been sitting in the back there. They grew up from middle school in this car. So, yeah, why didn't Amberlynn Reed ever have the car serviced? Obviously, they just trashed the car. That's why Amberlynn Reed got rid of the car, because it probably isn't worth anything, because they ran the car to the ground. She said she needs a new wheel. So basically, the rim is bent. I don't know. When you own a car, you have to maintain it. So obviously, in the whole relationship her and Amberlynn Reed was in, the car was never maintained. So, but for you to ask for money, I have no respect for her anymore. I really was happy for her. She has 80K of subscribers. She's finally monetized. And that was what, like, listening to her Q&A, I just, some of the things she was saying, I just I couldn't stomach. So I unsubscribed to her. I was hoping that she wouldn't have some of the attitude that Amberlynn Reed has, and even some of the comments were negative. So I'm not really liking her anymore, especially with, they did a Gofundme scam before when her mother had cancer. And now, if you're going to say it's for the car, then use it for the car. Don't change up the story and then you're going to say, I have to use it to live. Everybody's out here trying to live. Everybody out here is struggling. I had mentioned in the past, things were so bad that me and my kids were homeless. We had enough money to stay in a motel to get back on our feet. And I worked hard. We live in a nice apartment building. It's not the best apartment building. It's old, but I pay 4 figures to live there. I work. I take care of my kids. They're going to a good school. And I know their father helps us out. But the thing is, I sat here and I did what I had to do as a single mom. She has no kids to take care of. So you over here, a single person, and you have to ask people for money. I would never ask any of you guys for money. That is not your responsibility to help me out in no way, shape, or form. We all are adults out here. We have to make our way. If you're homeless, and she has a roof over her head, and if you are struggling, then you better get out there and look for a job. But waiting on to be monetized, well, she finally is monetized. She's not sure if will get her check this month. But that's beside the point. You have 80K of people. You're getting the views. But to sit here and beg for money from the people that watch you and sympathize for you because you're with Amberlynn Reed, and then you turn around and say, well, no, I only needed, there's a lot more wrong with my car. What I would have done in her situation was go get my car looked at, get the total cost of what needs to be fixed, and had the car fixed. Because once the car is completely 100% back on the road, then you could do what you need to do. But she's making excuses, and then she's really looking bad. And like I said, I'm not subscribed to her anymore. I don't really watch her. I kind of dived in to see what her Q&A was looking like, because I've seen people talking about how she scammed people, which she technically did. You didn't use the whole amount of money for what you said you were, and that just makes you look bad. So I mean, she's got negative comments after negative comments, and she's making Amberlynn Reed look bad, look good, and that's a hard thing to do. So, but yeah, Becky, get yourself together, man. You're not the only one that's been in this position. There's people far away, I can talk today, guys, in a far worse situation than you, but they're trying to make it. There are people who are homeless because of the pandemic, and there are kids starving. But I don't understand. She's young and abled, but yet she has excuses after excuses after excuses. I've lost all respect for her. So let me know what you think, guys. I mean, I would never ask my viewers for help. It's just, that's beyond ridiculous. That is beyond ridiculous. You're on YouTube to make money, make that videos, make it so that people want to watch you so you get the views. That's what you need to do. Create merchandise. She can create merchandise too right now, but she's not really thinking through all her options. She's just sitting there desperately asking people for that stuff. But then again, like I said, she asked money when her mother had cancer. You know how that blew up in their faces, her and Amberlynn Reed's faces about that. So I don't know. I would never help another person out unless I truly know their situation. But she did not use the money for what it was, and it is wrong in a lot of ways. So Becky, get yourself together, girl. I'm telling you, you're waiting here on your YouTube money when and the rest of the world is out here hustling, trying to do what they got to do to feed their families, and you're over here a single person, not a child in your life, and you're over here, you know, begging for money. That just makes you look so bad, as my kids say, trashy. Well, their generation trashy. It just makes you look absolutely bad, period. So let me know what you think, guys, and I will talk to you guys later.